My name's Gary Gibson. I'm the Training and Development Manager here in Dry Docks World Dubai. 2 words in my title: training and development. Within Dry Docks World Dubai, we carry out a lot of training. And I know that some of you guys get involved with that. Now, we want to go further with the training, so what we want to ask you today are some questions about training. But I'm not going to do it now. We have a questionnaire that we will be handing out, asking the questions, we'll gather that in, then we will take it from there and start and build up the awareness of training within Dry Docks World Dubai. You might recognise some of these guys. You might have come across some of these. This is the training team, or most of the training team, and we are here to help. All the trade tests, all the skills training, in fact, any training that you're looking for, we're here to help. On the programme, you'll see that this section is about team building. We need about 5 weeks to do that. But in the next 30 minutes, we're going to talk through 1 or 2 of the concepts of team building. But you know what? We've heard it already this morning. We've heard about communication. We've heard about lack of communication. We've heard about something about the chain, the quality chain. We also heard from Mr. Seigel the request to sign up for quality. How do we do that? We've heard in previous presentations about what actually happens, what processes are there. Now, let's go below the processes and let's find out what we can do as individuals from today, what we can actually do. And I'm going to show you 1 or 2 interesting examples. I'm not going to stand here and talk all the time. I'm going to give you a demonstration on something, then I'm going to show you a DVD on what I classify as one of the greatest team-working organisations that I've come across. And you know what? It's about communication. The backbone of quality, the backbone of safety, the backbone of leadership, the backbone of development, what we're talking about, is communication. And if anybody wants to argue that or talk about that more than happy to talk about that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump ahead of this 1 slide. I'm going to go straight into a little demonstration on communication. Right through the presentations this morning, it is about communication. Yeah, do we agree with that one? How many people in the room now? Probably, what, 80, 90, 100? Now, in any job, in any task, it's about the control of people, how we get from the start to completing it. But we need to get to the end, that it's a quality product, yeah? Well, I'm going to take charge of all you guys, and you're going to do exactly as I say. And you're thinking, yeah, of course he is. We're going to do a task right now. Those who find it a little difficult at the back, it starts off, only smart people can read this. Hands up who can read it. Hey, there's more smart people than that. Come on, get your hands up. Couldn't believe that I could actually understand what I was reading. The phenomenal power of the human mind, according to research at Cambridge University. It doesn't matter in what order the letters in a word are. The only important thing is that the first and last letter are in the right place. The rest can be a total mess, and you can still read it without a problem. This is because the human mind does not read every letter by itself, but the word as a whole. Amazing. I always thought spelling was important. So we complicate communication. Yeah? We complicate it. Right, here we go, the demonstration, how through simple communication we can get to the end quality product. The last presentation we heard about SMART objectives. We've heard of those? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, within a time frame, SMART. Let's go 1 further. Let's make it smarter. S-M-A-R-T-E-R. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time frame, evaluate, and record. You know, one of the biggest mistakes we make in communication is that we don't record some of the information so we can use it again. We can go back, we can have a look at it and move on from there. Is that true? Because we can't remember everything. So try and make it smarter. Let me show you how we can make it smarter. Anybody play cards? Do you know what cards are? Ordinary pack of cards? Yeah? We've got a pack of cards? That's an ordinary pack of cards, yeah? You see the cards? Yeah? He's having a good look. Pack of cards? Go around. Right, I tell you what, there's the card there, right? Don't touch that. Finished. We touched that, we finished. Right, here we go. I'm in control. I'm going to do the communication, and you are, and we're going to record it. Because we're going to start from, how many cards in a standard pack? 52 cards, there they are. 52 cards, just in case. We've changed the pack, we haven't. So we're going to go from 52 work instructions with about 100 people to get the quality product that's sitting up there for the customer. Right, what are the 4 suits in a pack of cards? Anybody? Hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs. We all agree that in a pack of cards we have hearts, spades, diamonds and clubs. Yeah? Somebody give me 2 of those suits. 2. Anybody? No, just the suits. The heckler at the back. Any 2 of those. Hearts and one more. Hearts and spades. That leaves us with diamonds and clubs. Yeah? Somebody give me one of those. Just say a diamond or club. Diamond. Diamond? We'll go for diamond. So we're going for diamond. Within that suit we start off with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, and the big one, we want the ace. Yeah? Diamond, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, ace. This is the big one. Somebody at the back, stand up and give me 6 of those. Just tell me any 6 of those. Somebody, please stand up at the back and tell me. One person. Yeah. Here we go. Nice and loud. 4. 8. Jack. King. Ace. One more. Queen. Yeah? Those are yours. You've chosen those cards, yeah? So we've got 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 and 10 left, yeah? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Somebody give me, from this side, stand up at the back, somebody give me 3 of those. Any 3 of those. Somebody please. 6, 9. You want those? 3, 6, 9. You want those? You sure? Yeah? Right, somebody from this side, just give me one of those cards. Any one of those, 3, 6 or 9. Anyone. No? 3, 6 or 9. 6? 6. Are you sure? Do you want to shout that out? 6. He's chosen this card, 6. Do you want it? 6? 6. 6. And we start off here, you said diamonds? Yeah. Somebody want to turn that card over? What is it?
6 of diamonds.
6 of diamonds. It wasn't a trick. It was communication. That's all it was. I was asking the questions, you were answering, I was guiding, you were telling, but the most important thing within communication that sometimes we just miss out. We record it, and we can do it and understand where we're getting to. I was asking open and closed questions there, but I was in control. Within quality, you know what? We can be in control. We need to communicate. We need to talk to each other, and it can happen. And we can get the 6 of diamonds from 52 cards from 100 people. It's not a trick. It's just good communication. So team building, got to start off with communication. Now this is a true story. It's about a 15-minute DVD. Please watch, please listen, the key messages. Can we go back? We need to go back. Can we go back? Just, yeah, on the full screen now. Lots of noise. Oh. Can we get louder? I'll switch this off if we can get it louder.
It's a place where it's making fun. I don't know how it happened. It's fun. 14-hour day and it's fun. Too much coffee! Too much coffee! Each job can be boring if you make it boring, but if you make it fun, you know, and just imagine 12 guys just having that same mentality. I mean, no matter how boring it is, no matter how busy it is, how slow it is, it's gonna be fun. Go to lunch!
It's not just like you come to work and it's fun. But you have to regenerate every day. It's actually like something that's hard to do it all, but if you're just going to stand around, you're not going to have fun. So we make it fun by being crazy, doing little things, and having fun with the customers, and in turn, you know, they're coming back with us. And we're just real people, man. We're not fake.
You know, like the screaming and the yelling part? They always think about it as a joke. You know, my brother-in-law, Terry, we used to call him Bubba. You know, one day, you know, he got all the guys together because JP was talking to a customer, and he said, when JP yells out the order, let's all yell it, repeat it, right back to him. And that's where the magic came from. You know, he turned around and said his order. I think it was 5 crabs flying away. We have 8 guys yelling back, 5 crabs flying away.
And we all went, oh, that felt great. And so we just kept doing it. customers, that's what we need. Somebody buy a fish!
I don't think it has anything to do with fish at all. You know, it doesn't have anything to do with the fish itself. The fish is like the second hand. It's like the byproduct of what we generated. You want to get a fish with us?
Prescription glasses? Find ways of playing. You can do it. Put him out there. Put him out there. Put him out there. Put him out there. There's a million different ways of playing. You know, it doesn't have to be throwing a fish. That's, you know, that's getting stuck. The moment you try to imitate us, you're stuck. Because you're not going to have the same things happening to you in the same sequence. Anybody can do this. You don't have to throw fish. You just have to have the energy. You have to have the commitment. You have to have fun. You have to have fun at work. We're not dealing in fish. We're not really dealing in fish. We're dealing in a product, yes, but we're dealing in service. We're dealing with people that, you know, that we want to serve to the best of our abilities. One of these?
Yeah.
Come back. Come back.
Take credit card?
Yes, we do. Want to?
It's a job. I got
I started working here just as a job, and it was a monotonous thing, hard labor. I learned to enjoy it. It was something about when a customer came up to me and said it was the best fish they'd ever had. Something happened to me and I realized I was serving people and I was making people happy. This gave me a plus in my life and made me want to do it even more. And I love serving the people now. Cheers, thank Major Love.
We notice that we can make a difference for people. Like when they come by, they leave in a better mood. And a lot of people have told us that we made their day.
Are you from New York?
Love your job, it's going to show. And if it shows, obviously it's going to affect somebody. How's that look? Bunzo's going to Montana.
Having fun. It's like a feeding frenzy. Everybody wants to join in with us.
You'll never be shy again and you'll have a huge breakthrough in your life. Okay. Hey, that works. You go, girl! Alright. You gotta hold on to it. Okay, one more try. The fun we have behind the counter and the fun that we have amongst all of us, amongst coworkers, you have to let the customer in that also as well. And providing different customers, different people are gonna have different reactions to it. So all of us almost like have psychology majors, man. You get to feel for other people. There's a lot of times you'll see customers walking by with these grim looks on their face.
They're grouchy. They don't want to buy fish. They don't have any money. Life is horrible.
And we'll say something or we'll acknowledge them. They'll turn around and they'll smile and say hi, and then they'll stop and talk to us for a little bit.
They come by here, they're walking away, they're holding their wife, they're playing with their baby.
And I know we made their day. They don't have to buy nothing, but we know they're walking away with a smile on their face.
We have people coming down here on their lunch hour from the office buildings to just watch us perform, to get juiced up to go back to work. We call them the yogurt dudes.
I'd yell out, "Good afternoon, yogurt dudes," and then all the other guys behind the counter would respond, "Good afternoon, yogurt dudes." Then they'd all stand out there and they'd hoist their cups of yogurt.
here. They want to be here. They can, you know, Bear has people in business suits come and shovel ice in the morning.
We've actually had them doing the weight thing, like they do in football and basketball games, you know? And it's just so funny because then people from across the street on First Avenue, they'll come down just to see what all the commotion is about. And, you know, and that's just the excitement that we love to have, because when it's exciting like that, time goes by fast, people are having fun, and they're also, by the way, buying our fish. You have to always be there. And by being, I mean constantly be aware of what the customers are saying, whether you're on the phone or actually dealing with them face to face.
When you're present with people, you look right at them, and just like when you're being with your best friend, you're there. You're there.
You're just being with them. It's just like being with just them. And everything else is going on around, but you're still taking care of just them.
It's about who you are while you're doing what you're doing. You know, who are you going to be? Who are you being while you're doing it? You know, are you being, this is a lousy stinking job, or are we being, well, we're just selling fish, or are you being, you know, world famous? You know, it's like, you're going to do something differently when you're being world famous than you are if you're being impatient.
I spent a lot of years rolling my eyes at people asking questions because other people had asked me that question. And how could they be so stupid as to ask me a question somebody else asked me 10 minutes earlier?
We'll look around. Maybe we think about this. But we could order it today and you could ship it another day.
Yeah, we also ship. This is packing it up so you can take it with you. If I was going to be honest with myself, that person that just asked me the same question I heard 10 minutes ago doesn't even know that person 10 minutes ago. You know, they're just honestly asking me a question.
Be with the people from moment to moment as you're speaking with them, because they are future shoppers. If they're not buying now, they will buy later.
We acknowledge them when they walk by, even if they're just looking. And they like that, you know. We don't ignore them. Like I noticed some places, they'll just want to acknowledge people.
It's like, you know, when a waitress comes up to you with the meal, she just like sets it down, she doesn't get a chance to look at you. You go up there to the cash register, and you're looking down at the numbers, and they don't even really acknowledge that you're there, and they just kind of take your money.
When you're at work, you know, you ever notice there's times where you kind of, you know? So, I mean, you got to really pay attention to those times, that time that you're not present here. Because you go to sleep, and, you know, I do it, you know, I think, man, if I had slept right there, I missed somebody, right there. Take a big old curvature, right on back over here now. Come on over here. We got beautiful fish for beautiful people.
And we, 95% of the time, are present from moment to moment. So you just have to keep bringing yourself back to being present. You're here now. Do what you have to do. Genuinely upset inside. Or you can actually just make a choice to be kind of, you know, well, this is a good day, it's happy, you know, it's good enough, you know, it's going to be great. Kind of like, you know, you got to kind of work at it and think about it, but you have to be certain positions to come good, you know. Things aren't as, you know, things that come at you aren't as, you know, things that are bad aren't going to be like, they're so bad. You know, it's like you can just kind of roll with things. Actually, I chose and made the choice to be happy today. I'm working on like 2 hours sleep. Being the 24-year-old young buck that I am, I decided to go for it. See, I'm talking to you and I forgot that I have to make change from that sale. You eliminate it. Thanks, man. Have a good day.
acceptable for me to be in a downer mood, man. And it's so fun. And so I need it's not that I need to at all, I want to. So I, have a fun day, get through it, sleep tonight, and everything will be good. It's a simple choice. That's all it is. I have it. Make a choice. Be happy or don't be happy. Wake up. It's a much better world to live in. Wish for me.